Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're back at Target. Hearth and Hand Fall. Are you ready? Items we haven't seen, by the way. Let's shop. I'm usually not a huge fan of filming at Target or almost any store on a Monday just because it can be a little wild from the weekend, and that was the case today at Target. But I was in here because little Marg needed her cat food, and I figured, okay, there's a few items from the Hearth and Hand collection we have not seen. Now these lamps I love, $100 each. I was contemplating, I was like, do I want these for my bedroom? What do I do? I did not get them, but they are very, very nice. And so are these little stools. Love the brown. I'm loving brown for fall and Christmas. $200 for this, I believe that's a travertine. Am I right? Am I right? I think so. And then the wood ones are $130. We have seen these items, but I figured let's start here because these are good ones. You know, these are pretty good. The blankets, there you have them. As per usual, around $35. We've already seen those. If you haven't seen like my full-on Hearth and Hand Fall 2025 video, I will link it. Check it out. $50 for this piece right here. This tiny baby, I love it. This is such a good little tiny baby. $12. So cute. Here are some of the new items. When I saw this, I was like, what? This is so nice. A pack of 2 ladles. The prices, guys, by the way, it's still like covered up, but I could see a little bit through that one. It's $25, which I thought was a little bit expensive. Even though there's 2, that's still a little much for 2 ladles, even though they're wood, all the things, they look really nice. I get it. I had it in my hands. I almost was going to buy them, but I said, I will go to Home Goods. I will see what Home Goods has going on for the ladles because I do need them. Because I purchased this guy right here. Love. It is $40. The price was not on there. Again, the price was not on there. But, you know, I took it to the register. They rang it up. It was $40. $39.99 to be exact. By the way, that cheese board situation, very pretty. That's a new item we hadn't seen. I also don't believe we had seen these, the ribbons. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? So there they are. This little guy right here, this little jewelry situation, tray, if you will. $10, I believe it said. Very cute. I like that. We hadn't seen that. This little clock, $17. Also $17. This little date stamp situation. I was looking at it and I'm like, wait, do you have to? Maybe it does have. Does it have batteries? I should have looked. I should have looked. Because at first I was like, wait, so you manually have to like change the date every day? Well, it's time for that. I need you to be battery operated. You change the time, you know, and date and whatever. This little toothpick holder, so cute. We're going to see it again because there's like 3 small little items like that I don't know who put it together. Somebody put them to match in the store. You'll see. Here is that cheese tray again with the little dome. I was trying to, yet again, see if it had the price, but it did not. Then there's these little cheese cutting utensils, if you will, for $20. And these are also new. So you see what I mean? Like a lot of these items, obviously that's what I'm mostly concentrating on is like the few things we hadn't seen. Most of it is like in relation to cheese, which I'm not against. Huge cheese lover. My entire family, like we are cheese people. We love cheese, including blue cheese. Do you like blue cheese? Let me know. Now these boards right here, we already saw, but here they are again. Mr. Damaris and I were just talking about blue cheese over the weekend. Like we're like, some people don't like blue cheese. And we're like, yeah, that's crazy. We love blue cheese. $25 for these marble handles. Very pretty and very heavy. So yeah, I mean, it is an acquired taste. I know, I understand. IJS, you know, I'm just kidding. To each their own, you know. If I want to eat blue stinky cheese, that's okay. And if you choose not to, that's also okay. Look at these. These are called classic, but they don't always have them in this color. This color is like new for the season. These tiny babies, always cute, $17. The price for the larger ones were not there. Like there's a sticker there that said like $65, I think. But that's not the price for the actual cast iron. What are those things called again? What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
You can also get your leaf here if you would like. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how like, ooh, disheveled? Not my favorite, you already know. I do not like a messy store. But here we are, you know? Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Is that the saying? Roll with the punch. This butter bell is $15. I purchased it. There's a haul in here. I purchased the soup situation. I love it. I told you the first time I saw it that I really, really liked it and that I wanted to get it for that classic soup that my family loves from World's Market. So I'm gearing up to make it. I'm finally gearing up to make it. My daughter's been asking for it all summer, and I keep telling her it is not soup season, but according to her, any day is soup season. So I bought that. I bought the butter container, bell. I think that's all I bought. This collection right here is so nice. I was pointing to the four slices of toaster because that's the one I would want. I don't think I want that white though. That's like too white for me. It's way too white. $700 for the Revel. Remember we just saw one? I don't think it was the espresso machine though. What was it? Was it a juicer? I forget what we saw that was Breville at Marshall's the other day. By the way, here are the usual color beige cast iron pots and whatnot. That is the normal color for their collection. That candle, so good, but did you see the mess? See what I mean? I'm moving quick. This is why this video is really not as long as my usual videos. Like, yeah, from time to time I do a 10-minute video here and there, but mostly my videos are 15, 20, 25, somewhere in that range. But today at Target, we just had to peruse very, very quickly and concentrate on the new things we haven't seen, like this wreath, $50, so pretty. I don't mind the yellow at all, but it's not going to be I was going to say winter wreath. It's not going to be my fall wreath. I am still on the hunt. $7 for this little match with a striker container. Then here is this little candle holder, and this is what I was saying about somebody put the three of them to match, and then here it is with the candles. Very, very cute. These cloche, would it be cloches if it's plural? Cloches. The largest one is 30 and the smaller one is 25. I like these. I like these a lot. I did not purchase these today though, because they're not like a must-have. Like I would like them, but they're not a must-have. The soup bowl, that was a must-have because, hello, my family's obsessed with the soup and I need to make it. $80 for these lamps. They're pretty large. I was trying to give you like a point of reference with my hand. Like they actually are pretty, like they're wide and they're like large. You know what I mean. This little wall here, we've seen it all. But since we're kind of concentrating on a little bit on lamps, here's this small lamp for $30. That is the price for that little lamp. It is the correct sticker, is what I'm trying to say. And then here is the fall plant for Hearth and Hand 2025 fall season. I think the pot that they use is actually really nice too. that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.